start over again. Hello, boys and girls. It is time to start learning some bucket drumming. Now, the reason I'm doing this bucket drumming unit is because we don't have all of those beautiful drums with us that are in the Kelly School right now, but we can still learn some really important musical skills with simple tools that we have at home. This is just a bucket that I use when I mop the floor. It's dry right now, and I turned it upside down, and I can use it as a drum. There are other things. If you don't have a bucket at home laying around, you could use an empty box. You could use, like, I have this cooler that I might use during some of the lesson, where we keep our drinks cold in the summertime. I also have maybe a big empty jar that you have laying around the house. Doesn't need to be fancy, but all you need is something simple and 2 sticks of some type. These are just potato chip holders. They close my bags of potato chips. You could use 2 pencils, you could use 2 pens, you could go outside and find 2 sticks in your yard. Whatever works, doesn't have to be fancy. The important thing, something to hit and something to hit with. We're going to be developing skills in reading music and what's called sticking patterns. How you use your sticks while you play on a drum. So we're going to be working on using 2 hands, making cool rhythms, and our musical literacy, our ability to read music. So all sorts of cool stuff. Here is how we do it. Let's get started. So first, you're going to get your bucket. You're going to put it upside down on your feet. We know this. All right. So rhythm 1. We talked last week about how to read music, our rhythms, and so this will be a little bit of a review. The first step when we play on our drums is actually not playing on the drums at all. We're going to clap. So as you can see in this rhythm pattern, we have 4 quarter notes, 4 tas. Ta, 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 ta. So that would be, if we were clapping, 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to count by 4s and clap for each of those tas. Try that again with me. 1, 2, 3, 4. Easy, right? Next. Play that with our left hand. Ready, set. Oh, I'm going to go backwards from you, because if you were mirroring me. Actually, no. I think this is fine, because I think the way that the mirroring is happening. Nope. Just kidding. I'm going to play backwards so that you know. Okay, so copy me. This is your left hand. If you're not sure, hold your hands out like this, and whichever fingers are making the L shape, that's your left hand. All right? So we're going to take our left hand. We're going to play 4 tas. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom. Let's try it with our right hand. So when you see the R under the tas, that means right hand. Ready, go. Right, 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 right. Boom. Okay, next. Now we're going to alternate hands, starting with our left hand. Left, right, left, right. Try that with me. Ready, set, go. Left, right, left, right. Boom. Cool. All right, let's try a new pattern. So we have 2 tas, a rest. Remember, the rest is the quiet beat, and another ta. So that if we were clapping, it sounds like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. I'm counting out loud on the 3 just so that we can get used to counting musically. So to play that, we're switching hands. We've got left, right, left. If we were counting, it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? Try that with me. Ready, set, go. 1, 2, 3, 4. If you end up getting mixed up with what hand is playing when, don't worry about it. As long as you're switching hands every sound. That's the main goal, is that you're just switching your hands. All right? Now let's start with your right hand first. Again, if you get mixed up with your hands, no big deal. Rest. Next, we've got rhythm 2. If we were clapping, so you can see we have a ta, a rest, a ta, then another rest. So if we were clapping, it's 1, 2, 3, left hand. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oops. I'm supposed to be going backwards. Left hand. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's try that with only our right hand. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's try it with both hands. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cool. All right, now we've got some eighth notes. All right. So to count an eighth note, you just say and. So anytime you see this plus sign here, whoops, let's go back. Anytime you see a plus sign, that means you are going to say and. So for example here, it's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and that will help us count those TTs. So instead of saying T, 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 for eighth notes, we're going to go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Okay, this is how musicians count when they're playing in a band together. So this is why we want to develop that skill. So if we were clapping, it would sound like this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Try that yourself. Ready, set, here we go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. All right, let's play that all on our left hand. Ready, go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Let's switch hands. Try your right hand. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Awesome. Let's try with both hands, left hand first. Ready, go. Left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. Or 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Now let's try with the right hand first. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Nice job. All right. Hey, here's another cool thing that we can do. We can play on different spots in the bucket. This is going to add some interest because different parts of the bucket are going to make different pitch sounds. So if you were to hit it on the top, it sounds like this. That's the way that I've been playing, all on the top. But now let's add the rim, which is the edge of the drum here. If you hit that at an angle, it makes a different sound. Listen to the difference. Top, rim. The rim makes a higher pitch, so that will add interest to our rhythms. So we're going to add that in. You could also hit on the side. Kind of hard to get that in the camera, but I'll try my best to play high so you can see that I'm hitting the side. So now we have top, which is the lowest sound, rim, side. See, there's different pitches, so that'll make different sounds and make things sound more interesting and cool. So let's try. I don't know what I did to the slides here. So there's the rim, there's the side. So now let's try a couple simple rhythms adding in the different sides of the drum. So we've got the pattern on the top, which is 1, 2, 3, 4. So ta, 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 rest. Okay? So if we were playing that with left hand first, down here, left, right, left, rest, it would look like this. Cool? Now, let's try changing up the different areas of the bucket and see what it sounds like. So here I indicated top, side, top, rest. So I'm playing this first one. So that would be top, side, top, rest. Okay? Try that with me. First one, ready, try with me. Rest. Again, right now we're not worrying so much about which hands play first. Do what's comfortable here as long as you're switching hands each time. Rest. All right, now the second one is rim, top, rim, rest. Don't forget the rim is the edge of the top of the drum. Okay, so we're going to go with your left hand first. Rim, top, rim, rest. Try that with me. Cool. Let's go right into the next one. Top, side, rim. So we have all three. Okay, all three. Top, side, then rim. Ready, go. Top, side, rim. Try that one again. Top, side, in. Nice. All right. Now we're going to get a little fancier with some eighth notes, with some TTs. So, again, if we're clapping and counting, we're using the word and for those plus signs. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. So there's no and on 4 because it's just a rest. It's one beat. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Okay? Try that again. Just clapping. Here we go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Rest on 4. Okay. So now we've got our sticks out. Let's play with that with our left hand first. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Okay? Rest. Try that with me one more time. Cool. Good job. We're getting the basics down today. Now, I'm going to add our different parts of the drum to that same eighth note rhythm we just did. Okay? So now we've got 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Top, top, side, side, top, top, rest. Try that with me. Ready, set, go. Okay? Cool. And now, there's a bunch of other ways you can play that same rhythm using the different parts of the drum. So now, instead of doing the one I came up with, top, side, top, you get to pick on this rhythm, bum, 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 bum. Decide which order of which parts of the drum you want to do. Okay, that's when you go back through the slides, that's what you'll do when you get here. Okay?